Hello everyone, welcome back to the new ICT class. Hope you all are fine and safe. I hope you have discussed all the activities which we have studied in the last section. Those who have computer, you have to practice the activity. I hope you all did that. Others, note down all the steps. You have to memorize all the steps. So I hope you did these all things. Okay, so just we can memorize what all are the important things which we have discussed in the last class. We have completed the activity of creating logo of cup and saucer. After that we placed the logo in the banner. So we how we create the banner, we created a rectangle box using the tool create rectangle. After that we import an image, a JPG format image we imported by using the method file import. After that we placed the logo in this banner, right? Then what we have done, we have typed the text Rainbow Coffee Shop and we have placed this also in the banner. So with this much we have done in the last class. So we have to complete to type Malayalam Oru Kudumbashree Samrambham also. That also we have to do in this banner. With this our banner will be completed and also our chapter will be finished. Okay. So let's have a look. First we will study how to type text in Malayalam. So for that we have to take our Inkscape window, right? So where we have to go? In home. I already save it in the school folder. In the school folder you will get the school resources in standard 10 folder. So from that student works you can see, and also logo.svg. How we have to open with other application, Inkscape, select that. So see, this was the image which we have created in the previous classes. So we have to create Oru Kudumbashree Samrambham also. We have to add this text also here. So for that what we have to do? For that we have to type Malayalam. How we can type Malayalam? You can see here in the upper portion you can see a menu, an icon named EN. So when we click on that icon you can see another option for taking Malayalam enhanced script with Rupee. So I click that and I created the text. I click on the create text. I started typing. This is the Malayalam, but you can understand that here I am typing. I will show it once more. Okay. Create text objects. Now our settings is changed to Malayalam. Okay, from English it is changed to Malayalam. So by using the create text I am typing Oru. I add the create text and I am typing Oru. See, this is Oru. I type Oru, O-R-U in the keyboard, but what was shown here? I will maximize this. What was that? Dimha. This one is the actual word meaning of this Oru. No. So what we are typing in the keyboard, what was showing is different. No. So we will not get the output. What we have wished, we will not get the output. So for that what we have to install some softwares. We have some like softwares for that. So by using the softwares we will get correct font and correct meaningful words. Okay. So there was one more like a step. Through online we can take this. Okay. So from where we will get that? I am deleting this. Okay. We have to go for, I will search in Mozilla Firefox. Okay. just a second. Okay, so in Google, now it is in Malayalam, so I will change to English. Okay, Google. So in Google, you can search for Google Malayalam transliteration. It is not translation, transliteration. This was it. So take that option. You will get these all searches. You have to take this link. Okay, open the link. So you will get a box like this, and in this box you can type ORU. So when I type ORU, you can see the Malayalam translations coming. ORU in that way. So we can select what is the correct pronunciation. We can select. Okay. So this one was that ORU. Another one is Kudumbasri. So I am typing Kudumbasri. See, Kudumbasri. I have opted this one. After that, Sambrambam. This is Sambrambam. Okay. So in this way, I have typed and I got the Malayalam meaning of the English. Kudumbasri Sambrambam I typed in English. I got it as in a Malayalam correct format. So next what we have to do is we have to change here the option from English to Malayalam. I changed and I copied this. Okay, copy. After that we have to paste it in Inkscape. We have to create the let's take the text tool and we have to paste it. See, now it came. If you want, we can I will increase the size also, so it will be more convenient for you to watch. Okay, see. Okay, so now it is okay. Oru Kudumbasri Sambrambam, it is okay. So we have to keep this in the banner. So how it look like, you can see here. It is in a small like black box. In black box it is in blue color, right? The font letters is in blue color. So we have to do like that. So for that we will take the tool create rectangle. Okay, and I am giving black color and I am drawing this rectangle. After that what I am doing is I am placing, sorry, I have to change the icon. Okay, okay, I draw the rectangle. After that I am placing this on that rectangle. So for that I am changing the, before that I am changing the color. Okay, I will give the color light blue or okay, this color I will give. Okay, after that I am taking this and I am keeping it here. Okay, so this is not that much clear for us, right? If you place it in the banner, it will not be clear for us to read. So I will make the font to white. Okay, so it will be, just a second. I will draw it once more. First I will create a box, rectangle box. I am giving black color. After that already we have copied the text, right? Kudumbasri Sambrambam. I am giving white color. So now it is not same. So like ash color we will give. Okay, ash or somewhat ash or bright color. Okay, white color also it is not seeing on the box. So after that I will make it more clear, and I am placing it on the banner. Now it is clear, right? Okay, next what we have to do is we have to group this, right? How we have to group? Object, group. Okay, see, so once more I will explain that we have to take we have to type the text Oru Kudumbashree Samrambham. So it is the font is in Malayalam. So from where we will get here we have changed the English settings is in English, the language settings was in English, so we have changed to Malayalam. So before changing to Malayalam, we can get the correct font online. Through online we will be getting that. So we searched in online. In the same way I type Oru Kudumbashree Samrambham, I got the Malayalam translation in the correct way. I copied from here. After that I paste it in the Inkscape. So you can see here this was in a small black box. So we have to draw that. So before that I draw a rectangle to rectangular box. After that I change give a color, and I place this Oru Kudumbashree Samrambham in this rectangle box. I place the text in the rectangle box. After that I group the picture. Okay, we can reduce the size also, because you can see in that picture the size is so small. Okay, I am keeping it here. See, now everything is finished. Our banner is ready. So we can give this banner to the Kudumbashree unit to promote their coffee shop, right? So our banner is finished. Before that we have to group also. Okay, we will group all the pictures. Object, group. Just a second. Okay, object, group. Now it become a single picture, right? We can move it wherever we want. So our banner is ready. So, and also our chapter is finished. Okay, we created the banner. Next what we have to do is, we know the feature through Inkscape we can import and export the pictures, right? So already I have imported another format picture. For drawing this background image I have imported another format picture. So we can use the option of exporting also. We can export the picture also. Okay, so before that, in first class I told that when we open the Inkscape we can see an A4 size page. So I told that in file document properties there is a option known as resize page to content. That means we can resize the page border according to the picture size, according to the drawn picture size. We can resize the A4 page. So we can do that. Okay, I am selecting this picture. Okay, after that go for file, document properties, resize page to content. You will get a box resize page to drawing or selection. I am clicking that. See, a page border, a border came to this picture. Okay, now you can see a border, you can see a page border came to the picture. So this is a one more feature of Inkscape we already discussed. We can resize the picture, resize the A4 page, resize the canvas page according to the drawn picture, according to the size of drawn picture. So this is what I have done now. Okay, so this much, with this much our banner is ready. After that, what we have to do, we have to export this picture. Okay, we have to export this picture. How I can export? You can see in file there is an option known as export PNG image. So I am selecting that export PNG image. So we will get a box including export PNG image. There you can see export area, image size, file name, like that you can see. So what you have to do, you can see here export and all. So first you have to select export as. So we can type what, banner. Okay, now it is what is coming, Malayalam is coming. So what we have to do, we have to change in the settings we have to change, right? I will change to English. Okay, so what I have to do, banner dot png, and in student folder save. So in this way I have to export as banner.png. With this much it is not completed, and you have to tick the option of export. Okay, I am exporting that, it is exported. So where I can check where I have exported that. I have exported to our student works, right? So where we will be getting that, we will go for places, home, and from home, where it was in school folder, standard 10, student works, you can see banner.png. So now you can see logo.svg, which we have created the file, the drawings in svg, and we have exported it into banner.png. In a png format we have exported that. When we double click this, you can see the image. So what we have to do is, next we can check. I will scale this picture. Okay, I will scale this picture. So you can see this, the clarity is going or not, you can see from here. Okay, I am zooming, I am giving to 200. I am zooming the step by step I will zoom, that will be better for you to see. Okay, I am zooming that. Okay, see, the picture is getting dull, the clarity is losing. So that is the main important feature of PNG pictures, right? So with this much our chapter is completed. We have created an image in SVG format. After that we have uploaded, we have exported that image in PNG format. So this is the main feature. These all are the important features we have studied by using this Inkscape. Okay, so I hope this is I hope you all get that, it is okay for you. So next what we have to do is, just we will revise. Okay, just we will revise what all are the steps we have studied, what all the activities we have studied in this chapter. Okay, so first what we have done, we draw the saucer. So for drawing the saucer, what we have done, created one circle, take the duplicate. Before taking the duplicate, with in the first circle itself we apply a gradient color. With which method used? We used is fill gradient. Okay, with this method we have filled the gradient color. After that we take the duplicate of that picture, same way we gave the gradient color. Again we created one more circle, we increase that width of third circle. After that we created base for the saucer. We use a method known as object lower to bottom method for placing the base down on the saucer. After that what we have did, our saucer is ready. After that we have to create the teacup. So for drawing the teacup, what we have done, again we created one more circle. After that we take the duplicate of that circle, we reduces the size. and we have to remove the common area of the two objects. What we have done, we have used the method path difference. Okay, and we remove the remaining parts, and we draw the teacup also, and we also fill the teacup with tea by drawing another circle, and we gave the tea color also. After that, we have to show vapors coming from the tea. So for that, we use calligraphic tool. We have used the calligraphic tool, and by using the calligraphic tool, we have draw the pictures. We have draw vapors, and we have to make the clarity of the picture. We have to make it loose. So for that, what we have done, we have gone for fill and stroke, and from fill and stroke, what we have taken, blur, and when we increases the blur, we can see the clarity is getting lost. After that, our teacup and saucer was ready. So in all these activities, the common thing which we are using is the common method which we are using is object group. After drawing each circle, we have to group these objects to make it a single picture. So after drawing the cup and saucer, we group the objects. After that, we place it in the corner. Then next, what we have done, we created a text. Taste the real taste of nature. So for that, we take a rectangle tool. In the rectangle, we draw a rectangle, and in that rectangle, we type a text using this tool, create and edit text objects. And also, we take the duplicate of that text, and what we did, we make it in a 3D effect. How we have done that, by clicking on the right arrow of the keyboard. So, and we place it in this portion we have placed. Next, what we have done, we have done text on the curve. Next, we have done the activity text on the curve. So for that, what we have done, we draw a semicircle by changing the features of the circle. What we have changed, we have given 0.0, instead of that we have given 180. So we got a semicircle drawn, and by using the semicircle, after that, what we have done, we created a text known as a Kudumbashree initiative, right? So using this Kudumbashree initiative, we selected both the objects, that semicircle and text message we selected. After that, we use the method text put on paths. Okay, so when we after finishing that method, you can see the text comes on the path, text comes on the semicircle. But we don't want the semicircle, we have to remove that semicircle. For that, what we have done, we have removed the fill and stroke of the semicircle. So we will get the picture, we will get the text in this format. After that, we place the text on cup and saucer, right? So this much was ready at that time. Then we have to place this logo in a rectangle box, in a square box. So for that, we have selected the tool create rectangle. After that, we draw a rectangle. So at that time, we can't see the logo. The logo goes behind of that rectangle. So bringing it in the front side, what we have to do, we have to place the rectangle bottom of the logo. So for that, again we go for object, lower to bottom. So we will get like this. After that, we place the logo in the banner. So how we created the banner? For creating the banner, what we have done, we created a rectangle box, and from the rectangle box, we will uploaded an image. We imported an image of different format, that is of JPG format image we uploaded from school resources. And after that, we place the logo here. At the time of placing also, what happened, we can't see the logo goes behind. So we have to place it on the top. So for that, we selected that picture, and we go for object raise to top. So we can see the logo on the banner. So after that, what we have done, we have to create a text rainbow coffee shop. So for creating the text, same way we opted the tool create and edit text object, and we created the text in this format. Also we have give 3D effect by creating the duplicate of the text, right? And we placed it in the on the banner. Then next, what we have done in this chapter, what we have done, in this class we have done, what we have done, we have started to type a text in Malayalam format. So for that we change the settings here, and for getting the correct font, where we have from online we got that correct font, we search for Google Malayalam transliteration, and we copy that text and we have paste it in the in this page. Okay, so with this much our banner was ready, and also we resize the page. Also we resize the page according to the A4 size page. So we got the border, page border also. So after completing this, picture was in the SVG format. We uploaded the picture. How we uploaded the picture? By using export. We export a picture, not uploaded. We export that picture. How we export that picture? By using the option file export PNG image. For changing the we can there is a feature of changing the format also in the Inkscape. So using that feature, we use the method file export PNG image. Okay, so we got the picture in another format also. So we can see here, the picture, the same picture we can see in the different format, banner.png and logo.svg. okay, so this much we have completed and our chapter is finished. I hope it is clear. All the activities was clear to you. So if any doubt was there while doing activities, if you got any doubt, you have to ask me. Okay. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to practice the activity. Whole activity you have to practice. Those who have computers, you have to practice the activity, and you can create. Now you are thorough with these activities. You can draw any logos or banner, whatever you want. You can draw with all these methods and features. You can draw in Inkscape. So I am giving you a homework, not a homework, just a practice session. I am giving that we all know that this situation is very bad, like COVID situation. So we can act like a role model to others. How we can do? We can create a banner or we can create a poster in Inkscape against the COVID, okay, or giving the awareness for COVID. We can create a poster or a banner. So you can, those who have computers at their home, you can practice that. You can practice to create a banner in the Inkscape. Those who have done, you can message me personally. Okay. So next I have given a homework also. In the last class I have given the homework. Hope you all got the answers for that. I will be explaining that. The first question was method used to put text on semicircle. What was that method? Text put on path, right? Second one is method used to remove area common to both objects, common part of objects. So what was that answer? Path difference, right? So next one is method to export picture as PNG. So for exporting picture as PNG, what we are used? File export PNG image. Okay, hope you all answered these questions. Hope it is clear to all of you. So we can meet in the next class. You have to go thoroughly through this chapter. Okay, you have to know the main difference between the PNG image and SVG image. So see you in the next class. Okay, thank you.